Feeling a bit unwell. I'm sorry to hear that, intro night. You're enjoying your Saturday. Excellent. Well, I'm going to start enjoying my Saturday even more when I start playing this again. I am so horribly addicted to this game. I'm totally okay with it. Where it is. Okay, bring that in, and then the sound, so. YouTube is up and running, so let's bring in their chat too. Da 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 da. Showing us live, YouTube. Come on, don't live to me. Actually, do live to me. So, video link. YouTube is up and running, so let's bring in their chat too. Our chat. There we go. Now we have the YouTube as well. Move all the windows around to my preference. And there we go. That's now really loud. Still quite loud. Hopefully this is about where it should be. Okay. Let's load up the game. Save games. We are not playing as my Sigmarite warrior, as ridiculously big as he is. And now that I've kind of kitted him out a little bit more, the sheer size of this gentleman versus everyone else is kind of hilarious. Which is also a bad thing, because he's an arrow magnet. We're not playing as the Aeonir, we're playing as the vampire. Load. Shows are missing. Oh, the music is mod. Yeah, that's what I am fine with. And actually I was wondering, because I don't remember hearing that for a while, whether that mod was actually enabled, but apparently it is. So, huzzah! So just let this load up and then we can remember where the hell we were and what we were doing, because I have zero memory of this. Alright, so we have a big party, that much is obvious. We're in the Von Carstein faction, or the, yeah, they are the Von Carsteins. We are a mercenary? No, we're a lord. Do we have any beefs? Let's go to the beefs. We have no beefs. I think we may have just joined. Ah yes, Mortstred, I remember. How's your armor quality? Oh, I remember this game. We're on the quest for Alex. We are still trying to find Alex the vampire, who seems to have gone missing. Last seen near Turin, but that was a while ago. Anyway, we seem to be overburdened, we seem to be quite full. We don't have the maximum number of prisoners yet. So let's fight some more bad guys. Although it looks like you're going to get intercepted on the way. So we'll just help, and then we'll just send in the troops, because there's only 32 of them against 200. Wonder how feasible it would be to play as a damage sponge Nurgle champion. As yet,
help was most welcome.
Probably not amazingly, but eventually I'm sure it'll be very possible. So we want the skeletons, we want the Castle Stern East, but we don't want these two, they don't upgrade too much. And then we'll push all of you across, we will sort you by tier. We'll take the high level people. Yes. Because the rest of the people we're leaving behind will be converted into dark energy. So that's fine. Now, how are we doing in terms of equipment? That's 21 versus a 25. Is actually better. I think that he's new. He's my infantry commander, if I remember correctly. You're my cavalry commander. Because our cavalry is actually really good. We have 2 cavalry. Ah, no, you're my archer commander. And then we have Heidenreich, the current vampire. Most of the stuff we'll loot. Get some more vampire unit skeletons kind of suck. Yeah, I know. Yes. I was thinking maybe that was a factor of cost, but maybe not. What level are we? 16. We're still relatively low level. Peace offer from Ostermark. Why are you moving in weird directions? Because there's a mountain there. Do we want to make peace with Ostermark? We could, because we are still at war with Talbekland, which I've just noticed don't actually control Talabheim. I don't think they do normally. I think this is all Hochland. Because in my Priest of Sigmar playthrough, I'm with Hochland. And they were down to just Talabheim at one point. And then kind of took it all back again. Big wars against Middenheim. That was a fun game. Let's see what they're offering. White peace. You want to make peace with them? Alright. Easy way to get some relations with people. We're going to take all of the recruits. Yep. So, let's go to the Tavern District, ransom these guys. Alarmian Countess. That's a different character class. We have a lot of companion slots. Like a lot. Companion limit, party size, wages, upgrade costs reduced. Wow, this is really good. Oh, and the mist heal. This is probably the best career path. That's insane. Winter magic, party size, hit points, melee damage, regen, movement speed, hit points. Man, we get a lot of hit points. And Mordred is done with scouting. We're in a fairly heavy forest area, although we do have a lot of cavalry. But there's not a lot of deserts and dunes in this area, so we're still going to go forest kin. Nobody else slipped up. Do I want to get the Lamian Countess just to see what you're like? I think I probably do. Because we're going to want someone to run another party. We're going to want governors, eventually, because we're now at the stage where we can join the Kingdom Wars. So there's a lot of... Actually, before I sell all of this, let's have the Lamian Countess join us and then see if you need any of that stuff. Because we have the money for her.
Peace to you, stranger. Though if you come any closer, I may...
20 grand. Okay. Does this mod currently have desert maps? I think it does in the south, but I suspect you can't get there. That's probably steppe. That's probably steppe. So no, actually it probably doesn't. No. Oh, we're at war with Averheim as well. That's always fun. Wait, is that Averheim or is that Nuln? That's Averheim. Man, it is really raining out there. One thing that's occurred to me since moving here to Sweden, I don't think I've had a single thunderstorm. Which, considering how hot and humid it is at the moment, is a bit surprising. But I guess it doesn't get hot and humid very often. Right, what was the other thing I was doing? So there are no troops here. Right, I wanted to see her skills. So Francesca is Vigor, Control, Endurance. She's very good at the close combat skills. She also has level 100 spellcrafts, as I think all vampires do. She's level 21. So how does that compare to Heidenreich? Are you literally just the female version of the vampire? Yeah, you are. Berwick actually has higher control and vigor. Yeah, you have literally the same stats. Leadership and Steward maxed out too. Which, considering these start maxed out, maybe we turn you into a party leader. I think that's probably a good idea. Don't have a unique Lamian class yet, so that's just the female vampire. Oh, okay. Cool. And also a Hazer for him. It is really raining out there. So let's turn you into a party leader. Well, actually, let's first of all equip you. I really need to get the mod which allows you to equip people at range. So I doubt that any of this stuff's going to be an upgrade for her. Maybe? That is a 21 versus the 20. But I think I prefer you had good body armor. I can almost certainly upgrade your horse then. White King pauldrons are actually better. There you go, have those instead. Ooh, cool looking shield. Oh, I do have an old pure blood, which I think are the Bretonnian horses. That's because I have a fallen knight with us. I forgot about that. Yeah, so I'm going to give you that horse because zombie horses just suck so bad. It would be lovely if I could get you a lance. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell stuff in here and purchase you a lance and then send you off. And wish you the best of luck. Maybe a best shield. Shield I can definitely help you with. Easy 28 grand there. And then weapons. Black Knight arms. 33,000. Oh man, lances are so expensive. You also don't have a helmet. Fine, I'll get you a Black Knight Lance, and I think I will also purchase you a helmet. If I can find a good one. Not really. There you go, use that. It looks pretty badass. And I also wanted to double check. You don't have a shield or a lance, I should probably get you those. You have a rusty knight lance. Is that any better or worse? than the Black Knight Lance. It is probably better, though it does do less damage. But it's a lance, like, it doesn't really need a damage modifier. Because you're mounted, I think I am going to get you a lance too. Really need to get you a shield. That's not two-handed, is it? Nope, that's one-handed. Alright. I mean, shields we loot so frequently. So much money for all of this. Ouch. I think it is worth it, though. It's weird that you can't buy or raise undead horses, considering how deficient Sylvania is. Yeah, that's true. Would like to do all of the bloodlines, but Strigoi might be a problem. Why is that? Okay, then suggestion was to get some more actual vampires in our party, so I think I'm going to go up to Voldenhof and see if I can get some blood knights. Blood dragons, whatever they're called. There's a warband for them to get some practice on. Lovely. Blood dragons. May as well fill up our lines with a couple more of them too. And we shouldn't have anything to sell. It's just Brugard and Necromancer. Let's go fight these Ungor warband to get our troops some experience and also to remind me how the hell I'm playing this. Let's go! The Strigoi are the big hulking monstrosities. Ah, okay.
By my will, hear me.
Oh boy. Of course, vampires fight at night. This is going to be really hard to see. There we go. Get rid of, like, all of the glare in my room. Plus, you know, immersion. Okay, Lamian Countess, you're joining the cavalry. Manfred the Necromancer, you're joining the archers. I forgot that Manfred was new as well. Alright. And I am also a lancer. How many archers do I have? 2 archers.
Do my bit, man. Go.
Alright, this is telling me I need to recruit some more Sylvanians. Quite desperately. What spells do I have? Oh, yeah, I do have some attack spells.
Soldier, go
Now, this is not the Bretonnian, so I can't just go crazy charging stuff. You are clearly terrified of my cavalry. Just like that, Manfred levels up. There goes some magic. I could do too. Ow! I'm gonna jump off the horse. And I'm gonna heal. Regeneration. And there we go, victory. I need to remember what on earth my different spells actually do. I want them, and I want them, I don't want the others, and I do want to promote some of these. What was I promoting them to? I think primarily Spearman. No, let's do 50-50. Rough. All this does cost dark energy, but that's not really a problem because I have so much of it. Broadly round shield. Perfect. One of those for you. I'm so overburdened because I'm carrying a lot of metal. Hard to see what happened. Can I change the lighting in the game? I don't think so. I think it's just an abnormally dark setting right now. There is a way of changing exposure. What's that? It's 50. That's where it should be. There we go. I think it was just a particularly dark night. Let's go and fight these guys during the day.
We're not looking for a fight.
Yeah, there you go. That should be easier to see. And we'll take those and those, all of those. Promotions, 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 promotions. Yes. A legendary bear pelt. Ooh. That's 26 armor against your 25. That is more body armor as well, which I prefer. That's a big upgrade for you. That's a big upgrade. Oh, hang on. What's that? Uh, 18 versus 17. So yes, I think it was actually. I really need to do something about the fact that I'm so heavily overburdened. And then I think I need to go and pick up some archers. I wonder if I also am carrying a ton of food. Because we've been fighting so many beastmen, they tend to drop food. Which in some campaigns has been an absolute lifesaver, particularly the Aeonir one. In this, though, less necessary. And I could also, probably should also sell the metal. Unless I wanted to actually use it. Nobody is trained in smithing perks yet. So, what are we actually trying to do? What is our objective here? I guess go and take some of this stuff. He does have an army established, so maybe I should go and join it. Ah, right, this is the upgrade place. Do I want some more wraiths? Although it does take a while. 5 wraiths. And I could do some free upgrades too, why not? Nice. But now I really just want a bunch of Sylvanians so I can upgrade them to the archers. Cool. Somebody has upgraded. It's me! What was I doing? I think I am trying to become a commander. Oh, I actually have 0 polearm skill. I think I'm just doing sword and board in that case. Well, had I switched to being mostly an infantryman? Yeah, I think I had, because then I can use my mist form. Yeah, I actually vaguely remember I regret taking all of the riding skill. mean, the other thing we could do is start raiding villages. We are the bad guy. I actually kind of like that idea. I think I might do that. Let's go upgrade roguery so we can get as much roguery as possible. We are at full strength, so let's go burn some stuff. Just going to check one thing. Yeah, none of you are goody two-shoes. I'd be a bit surprised if you were. What are your regiments right now? Oh, these are the Death Jacks. They're quite good. Again, the Warriors of Sigmar, Warrior Priest of Sigmar game. I'm really heavily using the Longshanks archers, which are from here, Toy Pits. They don't cost prestige to upgrade, and they're very good archers. I think I still have a problem with the fact that upgrading swordsmen to veteran swordsmen costs prestige, and upgrading to top tier Empire units costs prestige. I think it should be like, you have a choice. You can either go veteran swordsman to sergeant, which doesn't cost prestige, or to greatsword, which does. Similarly for the spearman, we can go from the veteran spearman to pikeman, which doesn't cost prestige, as it currently doesn't, or to halberds, which does. So you can go for like the better top tier, which will cost you the prestige, or you can just get the top tier Empire units, because they're supposed to be like your rank and file. They're the core units. It feels weird, and also prestige is way harder to come by than chivalry for Bretonia. Raid somewhere you probably won't own someday. Yeah, I know. Or I could just raid everything. Oops, where am I? Marie S., do you have a quest for me? Do you indeed? Money, money, money! And roguery! I'm mostly doing for this roguery. Manfred's going to be distracting them with the attack on Oberst. Now, watch as I get given this place. It's going to make me laugh. Alright, village raided. Who's next? I don't want to raid Radish, because I get horses from you. So, Gipfel or Fallenblatt? Now, did I get roguery? Yes, I did. Deep pockets, double the amount of betting allowed in tournaments, reduced cost of betting of bandit troops, or higher chance of sneaking into towns, no morale loss for converting bandit troops. I'm going to take the higher chance of sneaking into towns. It's not something I do very often, but it's something I could do if I needed to. How much? Oh, I've got loads of cargo capacity now. Good. Okay, let's raid Gipfel. Oh, they're actually resisting me. Send in the troops. I'll take the skeletons, I'll take the castles to East, I'll take the prisoners. Thank you for the experience. This is all quite expensive. Masterwork Iron Arming Sword, which is actually what I'm already using. You're still using a two-handed sword. There you go. And in fact, you probably want... No, I've given you a scythe, which usually means you are using pole arms. Yeah, and you would have started with a rusty Bretonian sword too, I think. Bow are you using? The U-bow. Which is definitely better. Okay, let's just lose everything. So again, in the Warrior Priest game, one of the lords in Darklands roster is we got one of the Halfling Elders after the Moot fell. That guy loves raiding stuff. My gosh. Like, the other armies will usually be like, I'm going to go and siege something, I'm going to go and siege something. I've literally never seen this guy form an army and siege things, and he really likes forming armies. He just goes on a massive raiding spree. Like, every village that we are at war with is just on fire because of this. Are the companions in this mod randomly generated? I believe so, yes. Ooh, roadside accident. I sense another skeleton here. Kill him, raise the corpse as a skeleton, and loot his cart. Lovely. Since this man is clearly worthless as a cart driver, perhaps we can find value in becoming one of the undead. Yes. Lovely. Let's go and raid this place in celebration. So again, the rule that we are playing with in this is if it's a Sylvanian thing, we protect them, we're actually really good to them, cool place, huzzah. If it's just an Empire place, they're just cattle. I really don't want this place because it's burning. Gorokovich. You seem to usually be a pretty good commander, and also you really want it. So I'll help you get it. You're welcome. Gottfried is on his way over here. He's currently disorganized. Nope, he's running away. Oh, no, he's going after the bandits. The other bandits. There we go. Another village successfully raided. How am I doing for carry capacity? I can still carry more. I could even go and fight him while he's disorganized. I kind of like that idea. Yeah, he's not one of the ones that has a billion Knights of the Blazing Sun.
Now then, come no closer. Forgive me, but...
This is very much in my favour. We outnumber him 2-1, although a bunch of my guys are going to just be skeletons.
By my will, here.
Not again. Okay. This really is the downside of streaming a vampire game. Let's put the archers over there. We have a lot of cavalry now. Do I want 2 sets of cavalry? Do have people that can lead them. Although not nearly as well as he can.
Horsemen, take command.
We can split it into 2.
Horsemen, I'm taking command. Follow your champion. Oh, by my will, follow your champions.
I just see flags waving in the distance. So going on in this battle? It's a bit chaotic. Well, I think I prefer this big open field here, so let's go range them over there.
Go.
Archers over here. Let's see if we can go and kill that one horse archer. Probably a pistolia or something. Looks like it. You're doing that for me. Then I won't bother. There's a valiant outrider. Oh no.
Footman, do my bidding.
Love watching this game. Love playing this game. Should really be a vampire setting with a different view for nighttime. Yeah, like I do feel because all the battles are going to be at night, vampires should have some kind of night vision. Like this one isn't so bad, but the previous battle was pretty bad.
Say your hunger.
Oh, they're up there. 14 archers. Well, I am going to remind you that I am in fact a wizard. I don't remember what these spells do. Shadow Blood was effective last time. Let's do that. Splat. Then here's some gash works too. More than you. Good to see my necromancer killing his own skeletons rather than raising them. Alright, battle is joined. Hoping that I have enough of this form to do. Let's regenerate some health. Can I see what I'm doing? Not very well. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to the Warrior Priest game. Because as much as I'm enjoying the Vampire game, it's really hard to see, and that's going to just make it even worse for streaming. Like the fact I have to turn the lights and stuff up just to see what the hell is going on, it's not awesome. Right now I'm just murdering peasants. But I apparently got into a really good position from which to do this. This fight's basically over. And there it is. I got 6 kills. It felt like a lot more. This will also mean that I can actually open my curtains again and get some natural light in here. You're my prisoner now. I will take them. I will take them. I will take... You're expensive people. I think I'm going to be able to take everything except for all of the peasants. Recruits. That's fine. They shall just feed my dark energies. Right-clan Knight Lance. Damn it, I got a lance. That is some really good armor too. Interesting, interesting, interesting. You could potentially do a better... You've already got good vamp braces. Never mind. Legendary metal plated shield, 455 hit points. Let's take that. 600 hit points. Let's take that. Fallen Knight. Is this better than what you're using now? It's longer and it does more damage. So, yes. And that horse armor is actually identical to what you're already using. It's probably better than the vampire armor. At a guess, that's a tier 5 weapon. Let's give you that instead. Those boots. And the metal plated shield. You're the footman. That is definitely better than what you're using now. Your helmets are good. Your horse armor is actually identical. Okay, interesting. Well, this should... No. Huh. Apparently that helmet's actually really high quality. Cool. Loot the rest. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a save in here. And we're going to switch over to the Warrior Priest game. Ironically, the game is turning me into a vampire. Yeah. Like, thankfully my keyboard and everything is lit. So that hasn't been so much of a problem. What just happened there? I didn't press anything. Well, I can now bring in some light at least. I think I'm going to go up and open the curtains again. Okay, that was just saving. Cool. Load. 629. So this is a character I don't think you've seen yet. Or did I start this guy on stream? I don't remember. I think I might have. I have a bit of a love-hate relationship with this character. On the one hand, my favourite playstyle is definitely two-handed footman. But this guy, I made a few mistakes. First of all, I set his height slider and his size slider to maximum. So he is an absolute giant on the battlefield, which I'm sure is super intimidating, but also makes him an absolute magnet when it comes to bullets and arrows. So this is him, Mordrath. I did finally get my Warrior Priest polehammer. This weapon I love. I do actually kind of wish it was a little bit longer, but the amount of damage it does is obscene. It's a lot of fun. I'm wearing a Knight of the White Wolf cape just because I've been at war with Middenheim for like the entire game, and it just feels appropriate that a Warrior Priest of Sigmar has that as battle trophy. I have some mercenary armor because I haven't found any plate yet, and I'm slowly getting Warrior Priest pieces. I do intend to wear the full set eventually because that holy damage increase is actually, holy damage amplification, is increasing this. So it's adding even more damage onto my regular attacks, which is pretty nice. Started the Warrior Priest on Tuesday? Yeah, quite possibly. How many campaigns do I have running? Yes. I have the Warrior Priest, the Gunner of Nuln, the Aeonir Grey Wizard, the Von Karstein Vampire, the Bretonnian Knight, the Bretonnian Gunzel. So 6. And I think probably the Bretonnian Knight was my favourite game. The way that the mechanics work, the way that he fought was interesting. I just like the Bretonnian roster generally. I still have a problem that villains cost chivalry to promote. I really don't think they should. But for the rest, they're really good. What is the strongest faction at the moment? Von Karstein's. The, what are they called? Vampire Counts. Just because they field so many vampires and all of the vampires have magic. And magic in this game is slightly overpowered. Just a little bit. So, who do I have in my party? I have Gerlin, the Priestess Shalia. She is my medic. I have Galfred, the Bretonnia Knight, that I just hired. Went over to Bretonnia to get this guy. He is the commander of my infantry forces, as I have a lot of infantry. And I wanted someone that was suitably assigned to lead them. I have Leopold the Huntsman. He is my scout and also in charge of the archers. I managed to fly into an Azerite Waywatcher bow, which is a ridiculous weapon. Jesko the engineer, he is my steward. I have just got him an arquebus. And then Whitman the engineer, who is my actual engineer, who is also using an arquebus, but only just joined the party, so his stuff isn't as good yet. In terms of army, we are primarily archers. Like I said previously, I use the Longshanks a lot. I think they're fantastic. I've been using Pistoliers pretty heavily, although they keep dying. So I have a decent number of Outriders. So I haven't been upgrading them beyond Outrider. Probably should. They just get really expensive. And Prestige, as always, being in the Empire, is a problem. Which is honestly why I use Longshanks so heavily, because they don't cost Prestige to promote. And then I have been using Empire Sergeants, because all of my Longshanks need protection. We are a mercenary of Hochland, who have been suffering in their wars. They were down to just Talabheim at one point, which thankfully controls Toy Pits, which is where the Longshanks come from. But we're fighting back. We're clawing this one back. And yeah, still a mercenary and earning a significant wage while doing this. Have I been to the Noble in Altdorf? I have, but he's really expensive. And also, if you're not in Reichland, that's a long way away. Like when I was playing as Nuln, I was mostly down here. And whenever I wanted to go back to Altdorf, I had to go all the way up here to wherever Altdorf is. Where's it gone? Ah, there. But you're trading in influence, which mercenaries don't tend to get because they cash it in for money, or for money, which mercenaries can get, and eventually I probably will. I just wish that the base troops didn't cost prestige. I'm perfectly happy using sergeants if they didn't use prestige, for example. I would use pikemen, except they don't have a shield, and they don't cost prestige, which, again, I think sergeants shouldn't. Stocksay, you have a quest. I do usually do these to make recruitment easier. So what you got for me, buddy? It's tools. Oh. Have I got a surprise for you?
Oi, sorry, I don't.
How many do you need? 5. Don't walk away from me. Wait, come back here. There you go. There's your tools. Easy! And I probably do actually want to recruit some people now. I recruit everything except archers, because Longshanks are just better. I have just been in a series of big battles, trying to basically catch and destroy these individual lords. So my numbers are hurting a bit, so we do need to do some upgrades here. Recruit. No long rifles, unfortunately. I will recruit you. You know what? You will recruit you. Except for the crossbow. And then to my beloved toy pits. Don't go there first. There we go. So all of them. And this is the guy I was talking about. Elder Hisme Stoutheart burned just everything. Never trust a halfling. They're bloodthirsty people of significant hatred. And yes, I definitely want some more young nobles to replenish my Pistolia numbers. Got there first. Archers available. We also have a quest. Excellent. What's up? Art of the trade. Easy. Now I really want to get some more nobles.
It's been a while.
I'll just go ahead and buy them for him. I don't know if you get more relation if you agree to act as the middleman. It would kind of make sense if you do, but that requires me moving around more, which I didn't want to do. I have spent a significant amount of time and money trying to... Ooh, hello, roll. Get my horses, so I could get my movement speed. But part of the reason I want the nobles, so I can get more of a cavalry modifier.
We will trample your puny body beneath our hooves.
You have one Minotaur. Ha! Alright, let's do this. You can see this mad lad in battle. The other thing is, I do quite like the warrior priest prayers. They're pretty nice. Beastmen. So all of this should be pretty well set up. Of course, we have a nighttime battle for the first one. But this one we can at least see. They're charging me. They're not. Trying to find a decent ledge to set my archers up on.
March partnership spread out! Men of the Empire, marching order!
Oh yeah, I should show you just how big my character is compared to, like, your average soldier. Look at this absolute mad lad. He's massive. Like, his shoulders are above most of their heads. It would be nice if that reflected in, like, increased melee damage, but I'm not sure that it does. It also means that, like, this Warhammer is quite big. It looks like a toy in his hands. Oh, his pole hammer. Is he part Norscan? He probably should be. How many archers there? One? Ah!
Move out, 3 men! Marching order! Hear me! Follow your sergeants!
I usually just automate the cavalry if I'm not myself playing as a cavalryman. It's just easier. I don't want to get too close, because, again, arrow magnet. And the way I had to train up my polearm, my polearm skill is I actually used spears for a little while.
Men of the... Raise your shields!
Just charging. So my archers should have a really long range. Yep, they're getting kills. Not advancing on me yet, but I'm sure they will.
3 men! Marching order!
And because we're Hockland, we do have Hockland long rifles. Not many of them, because they're expensive. We rely, like I said, mostly on the long ones. Wait. Because this is a fun spell. Until all their weapons start catching on fire. And it seems to last quite a long time too. I'm a little disappointed that I didn't include myself in that spell. But there we go, no losses. That's what I like to see. This guy I usually take prisoner. Alright, let's do these promotions. Pistolia to Outrider. Jaeger Corps. Okay, I'm just going to make you Pistolias rather than Outriders, because I think, want... Oh, expensive! For a while, I had like 400 prestige and it was glorious. And then I started adding the Jaeger Corps. See if you have any nobles available. A travelling merchant, sure. Show me what you have. A warrior priest polehammer. You can see here the cost, although I think mine was 33,000. Because these are all maximum price. Oh no, this is a different build from what I have. It's very slightly longer. Does very slightly more damage, but it's slower. Could have sworn there's a regular two-handed version. There is, but I wanted the polearm version. Polehammers are my absolute favourite weapon from Mountain Blade Warband. I just wanted to see if they were the same in this, and yes. Yes, they are. All the nobles in this area. I guess we're in the frontiers, there aren't many. Except we're not really in the frontier. We're on the edge of Sylvania. Yeah. Oh, the Shrine of Sigmar too. We should make use of that. Because this does increase the amount of prestige we generate. It's also going to give me some free troops, but I'm going to get rid of them straight away. I don't like them because they don't upgrade. I know they're Sigmarite faithful and they get various bonuses, but I do wish there were different tiers of them.
We will.
Do I have a castle or a village yet? Nope, I'm still a mercenary.
On my command!
You realise there's a bridge there, guys. I guess it's a hot day and they just wanted some shade or something? Ha!
Forward!
How about we use the bridge in the manner that it was
Cavalry!
intended?
Freeman, raise your shield!
Form a
Loose
shield
formation!
Where are you lot off to? Also, is this... Yeah, this is the battle I just fought on the vampires, but during the day. Because I was over there. Huh, okay. Now I do recognise this map, though. It doesn't come up very often. Where are you going? Yeah, that's in fact where we attacked them.
Freemen! Move out! Marching order!
My archers could hit them from here.
Marching order! Freemen! Marching order!
This will be a test of their skills. There's not many trees and things in the way. It's a fairly clear shot. Just might be a bit too far. But then again, I have long rifles and rangers, so we shall see. They'll shoot back at us. But if they can hit us, we can hit them. And their archers are in front. I hit them. Every now and then.
Freemen! Move out! Move!
May as well use this little choke point they're giving us.
Men of the Empire! Marching order!
Oh shit.
Freemen! Marching order! Move out! Men of the Forsaken!
There you go. Let's ignite all of our weapons. This time I'm going to partake as well. Bonk, 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 bonk. Ow! He shot me. Bonk. And yeah, this weapon hits really hard. Like, it's basically a guaranteed one-hit kill when I hit. Swordsman, swordsman, sergeant. Leave those. Need to let my prestige regenerate a little bit more. Recuperate. Ooh, I could get an artillery piece. Right, let's head back over here. I guess this is one big difference from the Nuln playthrough, is I'm not having to get the Nuln gunners and handgunners, which cost prestige. Oh yeah, the other thing to look out for is this. The Barren Hills, they're one of the cursed lands. I was walking through this bit, not even realizing what this was. My army just disappeared. Yeah, don't walk through those. It's not good for your health. Cult of Illumination, eh? Illuminate this!
Come.
Silly cultists. Not just gold you need to upgrade in this game. No. Each faction seems to have their own currency, and for us it's prestige, which is generally raised through combat, though later on you can buy it. You basically bribe people.
Marching on! Loose for me! Move out! Free men! Move out! Hear me! Follow! Hunt! Follow your sergeant! Free men! Move out! Marching!
Running up the hill. They are cowards!
Men of the Empire, move out! Move out!
Understandable, because all these trees will disrupt my archery.
Men of the Empire, move
Guess we'll
out!
have to get
Marching
closer.
order! Hold your fire!
Man, they really are running up that hill. I get to a better position where I can actually see them to shoot them. Oh, I couldn't do.
Shoot! Arrow! Free men! Loose woman! Stand upon!
Nope, they're going back up again. Damn it!
Hunters, move out!
It's not just suiciding themselves. Oh, no, they're coming down again. Nope, they're just standing there. Oh, they're going up again. Okay. Nope. Oh, they're standing. What are you doing? A bunch of Bannerlords.
Hunter, follow your Men of the Empire, follow the Emperor!
I'm back! I'm not done killing you yet. Hello, everyone. Oh! Kill steal! Prisoner, because I'll ransom you later. I'll take the prisoners, then we'll sort them later. Grab all of you. Grade you. Grade you. See these. Veteran swordsmen cost prestige already. And sergeants I will pay for. Because those guys have beefy shields. We'll take you over there. We'll go tier. We'll take you two. We'll take all of these, because they're actually quite high level. We're not using chaos stuff. Having a 7-foot tall man in plate armor outrun you is not what you want to see. I don't have plate yet. I'm still in mercenary kit. But it's actually remarkably good mercenary kit. Lordly fortified mercenary armor. 30 body armor from that. Do I have anyone in plate? Chain. Anyway, our quest for nobles has kind of failed. You can see its radius by hovering over. And basically if you go inside of that, people just start dying. Oh, they burned Horno. No, they're burning Horno. Well, that's good for us. Let's go and save it. Easy relations to a regiment or renown village. And I'm still getting the black screen crashes. One thing I've started to do about that, because I know it's shader related, and whenever I delete the shaders, it will run for 2 or 3 days without problem. So I've actually just deleted the shader folder, downloaded or verified the shader files, had it compile everything, and then I saved that folder and have copied it somewhere else. So if it starts happening again, what I'm hoping I can do is just delete that folder, bring in my copied folder, and hopefully things will start working again straight away without having to do the verification, because that can take like an hour. They're charging us. They usually do on this map. Good. Good.
Move out! Men of the... Move out! Loose formation!
25 archers, but my archers are better. I hope.
Marching order!
Alright then, people. Show what we can do.
Free men! Move out!
No minosaurs.
Free men!
I'm gonna use that tree as my marker. They go beyond the tree and charge the infantry.
For Sigma!
Have some burning weapons. Bomb, 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 bomb. All dead. That was fun. The range is insane. Yeah. I know. This is why I've been recruiting them. Like, you do not mess with Hochland at range, because we have the Hochland long rifles, Hochland Jaeger Corps, who are the long rifle upgrades, and also the long shanks. Like, a battle between Hochland and Nuln would be kind of terrifying. Hochland would definitely have the range, but Nuln would just have the overall firepower. I feel half the enjoyment of Hammers is just saying the bonk part. Oh, absolutely. I need to reorganize you. Definitely keep you to organize you by tier. Take these guys. I think we're going to fill up pretty quickly. Yep, there we go. One of you. And we're basically out of prestige again. How well upgraded are you? Shields. None of this stuff's going to be useful. I think it's going to be time for us to rejoin the main war against the other counts. Because yes, we have a lot of prisoners. What does Horno produce again? Oh yeah, the hunters. These guys are kind of scary. They actually do a lot of damage and they're very quick. Also, highly suspicious that they're right next to a herdstone. Come on, Badao. Have some nobles. Yay! Nobles! Finally! I think it's Zurin has the other nobles. I'll happily trade some peasants for nobles. I should also kill that cultist hideout. Let's definitely do that. Not long chunks though. Cool. Right, let's go to Telepine, sell the loot things that we have. We'll clear out... No, actually, you know what? Just clear out the cultist hideout now. Because this will help my villagers in this area grow and get their villagers into town to sell their wares. Bring all of you for the experience and also sergeants for the rest. Good luck! At least this time I'm not playing as a wizard, so I'm not going to be functionally useless. You blocked the wrong way. Hi! I'm here to kill you! Stop blocking me! Got the kill before I did. Cheeky. At least one person over there. This is where having high athletics is nice. Surprise! Is that all of them? No. Who's left? That guy. Well done, team. I got 12 kills, they got 1. Now, I'm not going to catch all of these guys. I don't fight duels of brigands. I think we're going to go vanquish. And there's the victory! Huzzah!
The day is ours!
There we go. Got some more skills. Now that I'm over 200 athletics, I feel like I'm actually running at a decent pace, but for a long time it was hard to keep up. Take the Magisters. I'll take those. Be sure that's all worse. Oh yeah, and I also get the relation improvement with all the nearby notables, which is nice. Okay, let's head back to Telepine. So I'll just hide out over there. I should probably deal with 2. But, as I said, I'm going to go and join the actual war going on. Some of these prisoners. I can't get any more people, can I? Oh, I can. But at this point, I should really start trying to think about getting new parties. Like, the companion limit's absolutely killing me. I guess that was one of the nice things about the Von Carsteins. You can have a lot more. Athletics, +5 damage to throwing weapons, throwing skill, or fall damage taken and kick damage. No, we're going to take strong arms because I lead the infantry, and I think there are actually a couple of throwing people in there. Wait, no, the Knight of Bretonia leads the infantry. I don't lead squad. In that case, you know what? I'm going to take the full damage reduction. And I have a level up. What do I want to level up? Probably roguery, just so I can level that up faster, because unlike the Von Carsteins, we don't raid things. Especially not the Empire. Let's go and sell. Huzzah! Sell, 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 sell. All of these random goods that we have as well. And the bows and shields. And the rest will smelt down. 32 grand. We're over 100 again, which is nice. And killing all those small groups has given me a tremendous amount of influence, which are now cashing into money. Definitely the nice thing about being a mercenary, it is significantly easier to make money than if you're actually a landholder, which is generally a net loss. Don't think the Empire tree has any throwing troops. I think only the Norskins are having any. Yeah, I think you might be right. And Isolated Matrix, thank you very much for the resubscription, coming in with a 2-month resub. Thank you. Past time I subbed. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. We've done the trade. We've done that. Smithy. What's to do? I do have one curious smith. And one other engineer I'd quite like to level up. And then me, who's an efficient charcoal maker. Good. In fact, I'm getting pretty close to level 50 as well. So I think we'll go and join the elect account. I am wondering, do I want to become a vassal at this point? And do I want to become a vassal for Hockland? Kind of. I've been kind of enjoying this area. Then again, being a mercenary just makes you so much money. Did the vampire game save, or did it get lost? No, it saved. But it was just generally too dark, because you have to fight all of the battles at night, because vampire. And that does make it rather more difficult to stream. Is there anyone else we would join instead? Reichland. I mean, here's the other thing. We could join somebody else as a mercenary. It's just so difficult to make money as a lord. Although Empire armies are a lot cheaper than Aeonir ones. Like an Aeonir force of the similar size would probably be paying 2,500 right now. Which would then also be a garrison of a similar value. So I sneak across here. Whoa. I could probably fight you. $89 recruits, 2 inner circle, 22 squires, 1 Reichsguard demigriff, 1 Knight of the White Wolf. Let's go join on his army, see where he's off to. He's off to Middenstag. Taken another castle. You have. Huh. I'm fairly sure usually they're just brass keep. You've taken 2? Oh no, that's a village. Yeah, they don't usually get that castle. Ah, do I want to join? Oh, Delbarez is actually chaos. Just straight up chaos. I don't know what I want to do. Started to find that being a mercenary can be the most profitable way of playing once you get to clan tier 3+ in vanilla. Yeah, and I am 3. Just hit 3. It's just that those costs can really rack up. There's one thing that this mod could do with tweaking is the economy. as in the amount of money that towns and villages makes. But I think that's a regular Bannerlord problem. I don't think that's necessarily just this mod. This is one of the reasons I really wanted to get Bannerlord working, because in that they've reworked the economy, and apparently it's actually valuable to become a landholder, rather than it being an expense being a landholder. I think for the moment I'll stay as a mercenary. I will join your army. The siege going before I got there. Does that matter? No, you still get a share of the loot. Join it. You just don't get as much because you're not part of the looting. Why can't you keep going out acting like a mercenary when you are a landholder? You can still make bandit armies and sell loot prisoners, right? Yeah, you can, but you don't get this payment, the mercenary contract, which is basically converting influence into cash. He's a big army. We have an even bigger army. This is fine. And the sieges are back starting right now, which might be a bad thing. Although, if we win this, then we can hide in the castle. So there is that too. Hey, Faceless.
Follow your sergeants!
Because, yeah, if you take over a castle, you then become responsible for paying for its garrison, which is basically paying for another full party. And the castle itself will not give you enough money to pay for that garrison. Castle should be a net positive, this should not be a net negative, and towns even more so. My guys in the top right. Or sergeants, I guess. Once you start getting closer to the top, start giving you some extra armor. So this is one of the nice things about being, god damn it, a warrior priest. There's my auras, which can be really useful for taking wars. Side is going up. They're still knocking them off. What the hell? Sod it. Have some armor. So Armor of Righteousness gives them physical resistance. Healing Hand is a heal. Vanquish is the make your weapons burn and do more holy damage. And Righteous Fury is a damage resistance and damage improvement buff. That one only charges when I hit stuff. And it only charges when I hit stuff because of the way I've leveled it up. Otherwise it only charges when I get hit. I don't like getting hit, even if I can heal myself. Man, this right side is just having a horrible time just getting up there. Oh, I think they've done it. I think they've done it. Yeah, the Mad Lads have done it! They're up. Time for the big man to get involved. I'm going to try... Get over here. Stop blocking me! Alright, we're in. And I think what I will do is drop... No. Healing hands. He will heal up. More importantly, let me heal up. Stop shooting that catapult. I knew I'd get through eventually. Just gonna open the front door. This is dark. Oh, I've done it already. Oi! Don't shut that. Leave it open. Looks like they're trying to run away. I doubt that I can outrun them. I have high athletics, but it doesn't make as much of a difference as I would like. Certainly not to the absolutely insane levels of like outrunning horses that you can get in vanilla. Oh. Oh. Damn it! Well, there's a victory. I got 14. I'll take that. And 42% with the loot. '21 influence. You are welcome. Lost 11. Okay. I'm not even mad. Ooh, Empire Cuirass. That is 25. That is better, though it looks absolutely horrible on that armor. It would probably be okay on yours, though. No, but it's just underneath. That's all. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. 20 for 19. 19 for... Wow, really high. 23. And there is some better armor for you to wear. Better hand braces for you to wear. That one's even better. Yes, okay. Short ears. Halflings. Wait, what? Magnificent, generosity, honourable, and merciful. You are the biggest raider in the land. You love burning villages. It's kind of hilarious. Love the articles. Battlefield 6 is looking more like COD than COD does. The creator of Call of Duty is working on Battlefield 6, so yeah, obviously. Huh, interesting. Castle makes sense that it wouldn't make money because it's just a fortress, but the towns and cities should still give you a profit. They don't. At least Dietershafen didn't. Middenheim, I think, was just about breaking even, and it's one of the wealthiest cities in the game. But that was playing as the ANR. So playing as the Empire, it might actually make money. So you know what? I have 130 grand in the bank. I can say no to accepting fiefs. I'll join your army for a start. But then I actually want to have a word with you. Yeah, I've enjoyed fighting for you guys. You guys are fun. I would like to become a vassal. I do like how they all have different sayings. I will not take any of your troops. I will take Justicia and give it to probably you. I love how they're all just using warrior priest equipment. It's like, yeah, we're warrior priests too. Uh-huh. Return to the army and just see if we go and chase them. So I'd kind of like to do. Could we do that? Oh, this is going to be a vote. I do not want it for myself. Yeah, give it to him. I think it's a great idea. I will only accept towns. I'm not paying for a castle. I don't need space to leave armies. Although I should probably recruit another companion. And make them into a general. Probably an engineer. Either an engineer or a priestess of Shalia. Priestess of Shalia might be the better option. How intelligent do you become? Intelligence 3, engineers 4. No, engineers would be the best, because you get stewarding, medicine, and engineering, all of which are needed by lords. But then the other thing I'll need is a governor. And probably, actually, if I take a town, a governor is more important than other parties. You've leveled up. And Jesco is my actual engineer. So we can get some engineering. And engineers definitely make the best governors. Big battle going on outside of Port Schiphol, which we're joining. We massively outnumber them. So I'll just send the troops for this. Regifting the sword. I am regifting the sword. Well, no, I'm reallocating resources. I don't use swords. I'm a priest. I'm not allowed to draw blood or... Who's the last man standing? My god, Demigriff, the Inner Circle. Not surprising. Those guys are tanks. One Pistolia. It's junk. We'll just keep it anyway. And I'm probably getting close to overburdened, considering I currently have 621 food on me. Oh, the other army broke apart, I think. Where are we going? Creeds. I think I want to go to Herging, please. Oops. I'll rejoin you momentarily. Bear in the woods. I'm not that interested. Ransom all of those. Sell all the junk. Sell weapons. And there is apparently a warrior priest here that I could hire. Maybe I should make my other lords warrior priests. I mean, it's in keeping with this character. Actually, I had to break down those last. want to smelt it. Yeah, you know what? We're going to hire warrior priests and make them lords.
Who are
Green
you
screen's
and what do
freaking
you
out a bit.
want?
Thank you. I don't know why that is, because I have not set up the background yet. I'll leave him in the party for now, because I don't want to pay for another group. So what stats do you have? 2 intelligence, that's not bad. You start with medicine, you start with leadership. You don't have any tactics, unfortunately. Good combat abilities, though. And the other thing I do keep trying to find is more warrior priest equipment for myself. It doesn't tend to come up very often. It's usually braces and the helmet, and that's it. See? Oh yeah, the plate boots, but I've already got those. So I still need the chest, still need the cloak. Then I think I need to go and rejoin that army. The only thing I do need to be careful of when joining these armies is that they don't just try and raid stuff. Because these armies do love raiding. You know what? I really want to load them. Let's go to Zurin before they arrive there.
We will.
Need to improve the strength of my outriders. Of course, one died. Damn it! Can everyone stop getting shot? I'm gonna drop off the prisoners here. Oh, you know what? The other thing I need to do is... I can't hire another engineer, can I? No, I'm at my companion limit now, which is really annoying. I'd love there to be more ways of increasing companion limit. I think companion limit should scale higher than the party limit. Eligible to create a kingdom at tier 4. I have wondered how it works creating a kingdom in Old Realms. I don't think this is the character to do it. The Bretonian probably would be the one to do it with. Or a mercenary. Someone with high companion limit. You can turn them into lords. I was going to do, and that was sell a bunch of this food. Because I am definitely carrying too much. Seventh campaign on the horizon then. Yeah. Let's go down to 100 these days, because I do have a rather larger army. That should help your own food security, although your food here is fine. This is a prosperous city. Just need to freeze the focus and stuff like that. Turn off the white balance, freeze the focus. And there we go, fixed. Patrolling. So I have multiple companions who hate it when we raid, and that even counts raiding when part of an army. So I always need to be careful when being part of these NPC armies, particularly Hockland, who seem to be very raid heavy for some reason. Chaos has been destroyed. Good. Good. So we're at war with these guys, so we're of course patrolling the village which is furthest away from them. Because that makes sense. Our contribution to this war is truly exceptional. There we go. Nope, now we're patrolling toy pits. You know, I'm going to leave the army and I'm just going to kill that Chaos army because they're annoying me. Ooh, Basement did not support. Interesting.
On my command!
You infantry. And hopefully learn some skills.
Marching! Spread out! Freemen! Move out!
And I do have 7 regular cavalry.
Sigma's there! Marching order!
What armor sergeants wear? It does look pretty heavy.
Men of the air, move out! Forward!
These are the Longshank Rangers. I'm really impressed by them. They're good. You're going into the town. God damn it.
Freemen! Marching on! Marching!
It's actually smart, because you're negating cavalry and archers. Although they're all infant... No, they're gonna... Yeah, do it in archers.
Steady!
Oh, you're just standing there? Okay, not so smart.
Freemen! Move out! Marching order! Listen, steady! Pick your targets! Hold your fire!
Is that a Chaos Lord at the front? It totally is.
Men of the former shield wall!
And I specifically retrained my Bretonian Knight to give him the extra range protection. So I'd be astonished if any of these actually get through.
Men of the Empire! Marching order!
Alright, show them how it's done. orchestrator got their lord, like, first. If I can go in. No, I'm not going to stand in front of there, not with this happening. It's getting me tactics skill. For 2 days, they stood first throwing rocks into the city, and then watching the rocks getting thrown out of the city. How much do I long for a fireball right now? Yes. This is a perfect opportunity for some vanquishing. Yeah. 5 dead. Noble squires. They're the ones I'm trying to keep alive. A lot of prisoners. Handgunner. Didn't even know I had any of those. I have 2 of them, in fact. Cool. Heavy round shield. You're fully kitted out in warrior priest things. The only thing that you're going to want is basically hand-me-downs from me. Although, actually... why is your order changed? You get the regular. You get the rusty one. Because we want the warrior priest to have the best warrior priest kit, except for me.
We will...
Sort of resolve this one, I think. Thunder. I was saying earlier, I haven't heard thunder here in Sweden before. I'm not convinced it was. I think it's someone outside. Let me see if it is in fact someone outside, because this is the weather for a thunderstorm. It's hot and it's very, very humid. Okay, somebody leveled up. It's not me. No, it was me. Tactics. Yes, I did see you go over 50. Damage in plain steppes and desert. Movement speed from my formation or snow and forest. Tabakheim is actually a lot more plains. 2 plains. He says being in a giant forest. I was thinking of down here being the plains. Yeah. Yeah, Tabakheim's actually mostly forested. Oh well. Mistake! Tabakland declares we're on Hochland. Speaking of them. Yes, I will go and recruit these now. What's in the prisoners? Do I want a second party? I don't think so. Oh yeah. Maybe if and when I get my own town, I will consider getting my own party. Really do with improving relations with that village, somehow. But I don't think I've ever seen them with a quest available. Travelling to Obelheim. Yeah, that's a pretty good one to siege. I'll give you that. They might be about to raid retreats. If they do, what do I do? Yeah, they are. You know what? Getting relations with villages and also not letting them raid our stuff, because we're still a relatively small nation, I think would make a lot of sense. I will assist you this time rather than raising you as a skeleton. Take the horses and leave. Medicine. Succeeds! We get 5 grain. Lovely! I hate second parties unless I'm ready to start leading an army, otherwise other lords just call them and they get them killed. Yeah, true. Second parties are pretty nice when you just effectively run a permanent army with them in it. Just doubling your party size, which is probably what I should do. I should also definitely get the mod which allows you to change equipment of governors and army leaders. Otherwise they tend to get left in the Stone Age, gear-wise. They're attacking us.
Move, free men, move
So let's go
out!
set ourselves up on top of this hill.
Hear me! Move out! Hunters! Marching order! Move out! Loose for me! Marching order! Move out! Forward! Men of the Empire! Move out! Raise your shields!
Party leader ability where as long as my units are in shield ball formation they get bonus weapon skills. Here they come! How many Minotaurs? At least 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hear me! Sergeant! Take hunt! Sergeant! Take command!
And baby burn! Three Minotaurs dead. I'm on a roll. Come back here. Yeah, we'll let the cavalry deal with them. There we go, there's the victory. Huzzah! The spell lasts a long time. Let's pray about that spell. I'm not a wizard. I got 6, 3 of which were minotaurs. Still only counts as 1. And I will take all of those prisoners, please and thank you. Ooh, and because I'm a blunt weapon, yeah, we capture more. Upgrades, upgrades. Ooh, lots of extra pistoliers, that's good. Still, our prestige is not doing particularly amazing. We only have 1 person with throwing. You guys have changed order. That's very annoying. That's you. You already have large stuff. So we'll just loot all of that. And I'm going to check my party layout. Come on. Yeah, you have moved. You're first. You're second. You're third. You're still last. Then Jesko, then Vigman, then Rupert. Done. Okay, then let's rejoin the army. Oh, but now I can't rejoin it. Just have to be on the outskirts, because unfortunately you can't join an army that's in a siege. You just kind of stand awkwardly next to them. That's thunder. First time. Cool. So Sweden does in fact get thunderstorms. Alright, let's join the battle. Attack!
Sergeants in charge!
I'm going to assume we've not waited for super towers and the like. So let's start these going. Let people in there notice I'm here. Otherwise they just stand there awkwardly and get bombarded, which is annoying. And then I'm going to stand on this side, because it tends to be a lot safer, because usually there's a guy in there. Hi! Who tries to shoot me. You guys are actually... Let's go give you armor righteousness. Make you a bit more durable, so hopefully you can get in. They really don't like this right hand side, do they? Righteousness right now. But I think it's time for me to go. And I think I'm going to try to get to the right hand side. How long have I been in Sweden now? 3 years. Ooh, there's a lot of people there. Trying to hit me. Rude. We're in. Let's kill the archers up here. That's got 2. And then do the same on the other side, I think. Although I should probably go and open the door. Killing the catapults is probably more valuable. Oh, there is no catapult up here. Damn, you survived! Right, now we go open the door. Unless I can help this ladder. Ooh, hello. Try to shoot me! Cool. The siege has been pretty smooth. Some bad guys. Oh, they're actually guarding the front door. Let's get into that. That was guy's tough. Not tough enough. Eight guys left. I killed 36. Damn. Not bad for a melee guy. One of whom is that guy. Right there. I think you might be in a bit of trouble. 1. Huzzah! Just go survived. All the others went down there. 13 dead. So many bodies on the ground, it looks like a Total War game. Yeah. Need to play Total War Warhammer again. This has put me back into the mood for it. Kind of waiting for the new update. Because they're reworking a whole bunch of things, including Norska. Okay, so no named characters, sort you by tier. And the rest of the prisoners will go to the rest of the army that's outside. None of this looks particularly valuable. I'd like to join your army. I'd say that went pretty well. Travelling to Schiphol to defend. That seems reasonable to me. Nope, now we're patrolling Horno instead. Oh, we control Horno, so we have the crazy Toll people. Ludwig von Haberwald sounds like a great choice to me. Slowly but surely building our nation back out again. Again, we were down to just one city. No castles for a while. Another beastman attack coming in. Somebody needs to clear out that birdstone. For that, we probably need artillery, though. Don't remember how many companions my mercenary had. Go to this village. No, I don't. Never mind. Zurin, I definitely want to enter. I will take everyone. You guys aren't. It's being raided. I see it or Dreed's being raided. I will jump out and go and fight those raiders. Someone's leveled up. Leopold, let's get you another point in scouting. Jesko, another point in steward. Oh no, you've upgraded stewarding. Discarded weapons are donated to troops for experience, or more morale when we have more mounts than foot soldiers. That's virtually never going to happen. Well, unless it doesn't count... Unless it does count the pack animals as mounts. No, they're pack animals, they're not mounts. Vickman's leveled up. Vickman is our engineer. Actually, the same level as the other warrior priest. One who's being raided. Oh, I wonder if the Hunters of Tal require prestige to level up. 6 Minotaurs. 12 bastards. Expensive. Two prisoners just left behind. Taken. See if they're any good in our army. while we're out on our own, I'm going to head to Zuren to see if I can pick up some more locals. To the big beastman army, that's good. And then let's drop off all of the prisoners we have. 6,000 of them. I leveled up. That's good. Oh, it's a big level. So I have been leveling up Vigor and Endurance. But I'm kind of wondering if maybe I should do Discipline. That's where I get the Grand Prayer. Oh, Faith gives ward save. And also the blessing duration increase. Ah, okay. So even if you can't get the prayers, it's actually kind of useful for other characters. Again, a free attribute. That's pretty nice. Yeah, I think we're going to go with Discipline. And we will raise our tactics again. Done. I do want to check the career screen. I have 4 points to spend. I'm still waiting to get to our collector status. Because there is apparently an ability which allows your entire army, your whole party, to counter Sigmarite units. At which point they start to benefit from stuff like this. And this. And this. Righteous Fury scales with leadership. I don't have a huge amount of leadership. That's probably still the most useful. Troops do more damage to non-human enemies. We do fight a lot of beastmen. And I guess we'll reduce the wages, though that's irrelevant because I don't have any Sigmarite troops right now. How close are we to promotion? Long way away. We can also sell random things. We should. Ooh, another Chaos Banner. Proudly display our war trophies. Okay, so there was a lot of stuff to sell, apparently. And a whole bunch of mystery meat. Lovely. Thankfully, this town is very wealthy. Probably because of all the loot that we're bringing them. Hey, you got level 50. Good. Damn it. And we'll sell those metals too. And the wool that we randomly had. Right. There's the Electric Count's army, so we'll go join it again. Gustav. And if you decide to go for like Arlenhof or Volgen or Krugenheim, I'll join you on that. Maybe not Krugenheim, because that's right next to the evil place. Ooh. Between the two of us. Yeah. They still outnumber us. Save! But my army at least is pretty high tier. So we'll see if that's enough to make the difference here. Alright, let's do this. See what happens.
Under my command!
I do not wish to command anything, thank you. Ooh, that's mortar. And a cannon. Yeah, they do. They have a cannon as well. And that push. Well, we need to attack them, because otherwise you're just going to get explodified, people. Yeah, you guys are being morons. We're going to lose because you're just standing there taking artillery hits. Yes, our ranged units are really good. There's only so much they can do here. Had artillery. Yes, maybe. Ooh, that was perceptive. Stop shooting my friends. Damn it. Why are our cannons not firing? Sir, some mad warrior priest of Sigmar killed our entire gunnery crew. What? I think I'm going to drop a heal on myself. Don't mind me. Stop loading it! I forbid this! Ah! Their infantry line! general keeps riding over here. It's like, what's going on? Why is my cannon not shooting? The Super High Priest is still here, sir. Well, deal with him. But I don't want to. He's got a big hammer. He's kind of scary. Now,
I'll tear your limbs!
I feel like this would be a more appropriate thing for like a Plutonian knight to be doing. It's like, this thing is blasphemy! Stop it. Ow. I hope the rest of my team is doing okay. I haven't been able to watch them at all. Oh, I think we won. You're welcome! Oh, oh. Did I get him? I think I did. My mortar now. Should have just done this. Problem solved. Mordred gains a point in tactics. Yeah! Because I'm smart. 74 kills! Have I been struggling to settle on a character? They keep being killed. I think this is the third stream I've now caught with a new character. No, I just want to try different things because this mod is just so massive. On some days I feel like playing a Warrior Priest or Sigmar, on another Bretonian Knight, and another a Vampire Count. And there's the victory. You're welcome! Man, we actually brutalized them once we took out their artillery. Wow. +8 tactics, because I'm smart. 19 polearms, 11 athletics, and 1 faith. Men are probably like, look, Skip, it's the boss. Get to the boss, rally to him, but avoid the cannon. Arrived just in the nick of time. Damn right I did. Gained 30 influence. You can go. That's a lot of prisoners. Let's sort them by tier, because yeah, half of them are going to be kind of rubbish. And we do have a bunch of promotions. Hunters of Tal, do they? They don't cost prestige. Ah, yes. Good. This is going to reorganize you lot as well, isn't it? No, it didn't. Good. Alright, really good. The Hunters of Tal don't cost prestige. Empire Spear. That's the weapon I used to train myself in polearm before I got the polehammer. Legendary Empire Helm, eh? That is a good one. I have 2 of them. Fancy Empire hats for everyone. Except for you. I don't think anyone's actually using... Cross. That's only 23, so yes, we could be. That's only 20. Looks ugly as hell, but oh well. A glorious victory, if I say so myself. Is being king or leader of a faction different in the mod? I don't know. I haven't gotten to that point. You can't convince other lords to join your kingdom. Oh, really? Maybe I should be taking all these lords prisoner then. Rather than releasing them. Because it's just like old habit. I release them because that increases their relations. So they can join us. So even like Empire lords won't join an Empire character. Like I could understand that if it's like a vampire count refusing to join an Empire guy. But the earliest you can form your own kingdom is at tier 4, which I'm still a long way away from. I think of all my characters, the most likely to be able to do that would either be the Bretonian or the non-gunner, the mercenary. Because they have the highest companion limits. Ooh, another banner. Then we are just here to sell stuff. Make a whole bunch of cattle somehow. Here comes the money. Now we have 200 grand in the bank, so I'm starting to feel like I'm getting to the wealth level where I can run a town, probably. And also this Talabheim area seems pretty wealthy. Also, more so the fact that there is a Beastman herdstone down there, which is basically a guaranteed source of income. Also a guaranteed source of annoyance, but also income. At least that's what I understand from reading the manual. You can promote followers to lords within your own kingdom, but my understanding from the manual was existing lords won't join your faction unless maybe you're the last existing kingdom of that faction. Because I know, for example, the halflings, when they were wiped out, came and joined us. So there definitely is movement. I swear the score just went up, but I wasn't curious yet. But now I am. Oh, arm also went up. Ooh, a lot. Charge damage taken by troops in my formation, or triple couch lance damage against shields. 30% bonus from speed with polearms to cavalry. We'll reduce that charge damage taken. And we'll put another point into tactics, because I know it's useful. Getting some charm and leadership might not be the worst. Just want to check the Nuln character to see how many companions he can have. Another thing I'm wondering is if whether towns, cities function better. I remember correctly, they were just money pits. I've been complaining about that all day today. They are still just money pits. This is one of the reasons I really wanted to get Banner Kings to work, because apparently they've balanced that. But I just couldn't. Hey, Jonas. Unlike vanilla Bannerlord, you'll not be able to convince other nobles to join your faction. If the faction they are in is destroyed, they will automatically join the weakest clan of their culture. If no other clans of the same culture exist, they will just disappear. Oh, so the halflings joined us because we were the weakest. That kind of makes sense. Wait, but that means that the halflings were their own faction at the start of the game. Well, that would be an interesting challenge, trying to keep the halflings alive. Right, so companions. Yeah, I can get 17 companions. So as a mercenary, you're probably in the best position to actually run towns and things. Because you'll have enough people to run different parties, you'll have enough to actually act as governors. Right, and as a mercenary captain, you actually get mercenary payments even as a lord. Which I'm fairly sure is a bug, but makes playing a lord actually doable. What's this thing? This is also really nice. My warrior priest does that. That's part of the reason he manages to survive in these massive melees. And this is something that Minotaurs need to have. It would make them a lot stronger. That's nice. Speed buff, extra ammo, extra range damage. I'm a little curious to see how witch hunters work. Because I think they can upgrade people to special retinue units. Which mod is this? Yeah, this is the Warhammer one, moderate. The Muteke, the halflings in this timeline, are their own region of the Empire. In later timelines, they become officially part of Starland. Yeah, I think they start... Moot does not have its own elector count unlike the other regions of the Empire. Yeah, in this they start independent, which is why I'm curious about whether you can actually keep them alive. So it's only level 28. Right, now switch between these two guns. Yeah, he's also very wealthy. And the only reason he's able to maintain 2 castles, which give bugger all in terms of money. Garrison party expense minus 3,800, settlement income 1,300. And he controls Wuppertal and Steig, which actually aren't that crazy expensive. to have governors because I have the available companion limit. It's these two. And Casual X, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. They do have an elector count, but not the same level of humans. His only counts for half a vote in the political party. I mean, he's only a halfling, so it makes sense. And I know that the halfling lord that joined us in Hockland was an elder. I'm half tempted to just continue this game because I know I can actually maintain stuff at the kingdom level. I think that is the big problem with the other class. They don't have the companion limit. They really, really need to increase the companion limit over what vanilla has for this. And also make castles and towns more money as taxation. But first, I'm going to grab another drink. I'm going to take a quick 2 or 3 minute break. If you need to take a break, I'd recommend you do so now. And then we'll decide what we want to do. Whether we continue with the warrior priest, whether we continue with the non-gunner. Just going to take me a little bit to remember what the hell I was doing. I'm kind of leaning towards the non-gunner. As much as I'm enjoying bopping people with my giant polehammer. Or we could start another mercenary in another realm, not empire. We could do a Bretonnian mercenary. How many companions did my Bretonnian lord have? Or the damsel, for that matter. If I did another damsel, I would not do gun damsel. I'm kind of... wasn't enjoying that game as much. Mercenary class is being shifted around to the next update, so feel free to do so now. Changed how? Some factions that have the mercenary now won't have it. Okay. Alright, you have 6 companions. The Bretonnian has the same problem. And the damsel. It's a little bit of an unfair comparison because we are not as high a career level. And I think at least one of the companion buff was from the tier 4. So maybe there's more companions there, I don't know. Would you say the Old Realms affects performance much compared to vanilla? I haven't had that any performance issues. I have my weird crash, but I don't think that's Old Realms. I think that is graphics drivers. Or rather, shaders getting corrupted. But I vaguely remember that happening in base game too. Yeah, let's do a poll. No. First of all, I'm going to double check the damsel. Because I want to play something that has more companions. And is not at night. So that basically rules out the vampire counts. Because they just don't stream well. Ba 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 ba. Loading, loading, loading. And your companion limit is 5, but you're only a tier 2. That still allows me to see the first 2 sets of careers. Movement speed buff. Winds of Magic. I think I've only just got these. Upgrade costs are halved, that's nice. I've literally never used this. But I am wondering if she gets more companions from these two. Again, it's the tier 4 things which we just haven't seen. Said Foreign, would you happen to know this? Like, who gets more than base level companions? Because that's going to make a pretty critical decision point. Like, if the Damsel or the Bretonnian Knight can get it at tier 4, that's worth knowing. Or the Warrior Priest. Or the Grey Lord. Though I think the Grey Lord is tier 4. I'm fairly sure the Grey Lord can't. His thing is magic. Or Witch Hunters, for that matter. We could try a Gunner Witch Hunter. So yeah, if you have that info, that'd be awesome. I'm going to go and grab a drink in the meantime, so I'll be right back. Discuss amongst yourselves. Careers with the most companion slots are the Mercenary, Knight of Musalon, Knight of Bretonnia, all with plus 10. Ah, so the Knight of Bretonnia does. Are we trying to make our own kingdom or not? Undecided. Witch Hunter, Sigmar Priest, Magister all give plus 5. Others don't. So the Sigmar Priest could actually do it. So maybe we continue the Sigmar Priest? Interesting that Knight of Bretonnia does. And yeah, Knight of Musalon makes sense because I think he actually becomes more powerful the more companions he has. But that kind of suggests that they have to be in his party. Alright, so let's set up a poll. So we're going to do the Bretonnian Knight. Knight of Musalon I'm probably less interested in. Although with that one you wouldn't necessarily need to fight at night, unlike the vampires. I just think that they do the things that Bretonia does, just not as interesting. They're a great enemy to have. And we probably should try to go after them a bit more aggressively. Or we start a new Witch Hunter. Or we do the Warrior Priest. Or we do Gnome Mercenary. So I think those are probably the 4 options. So the only new character of these would be the Witch Hunter, which we haven't done yet. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just make a copy and paste of that info, because that's good stuff to know. Notepad for now. I'd love to do a Bretonian night with purely an army of companions and just tour around Bretonia doing a tournaments. I mean, that's kind of how we started out with our Knights of Bretonia, just doing a lot of missions and things. We haven't done that many tournaments, though we probably should have. I just find that the tournament renown levels makes it a bit too easy. Interesting that the Knight of Bretonia gets +10. Cool. Okay, so we have the Knight of Bretonia, the Witch Hunter, the Warrior Priest, or the Null Mercenary. I'm going to add the new Musalon Knight as well. Because I don't mind trying new things too. But I do think that this minimum companion level will decide what we play. Because I'm increasingly coming to the conclusion that being a lord is impossible without extra companions. Like, you can't run caravans for extra cash. You can't install governors. Your troop lines aren't going to be as effective, and you can't have the independent parties. Like, you need the companions to really be effective. Keep in mind the knights get it at tier 3. That's fine. I'm totally fine with it being later game. I can work towards that. So yeah. There's your poll. Get your votes in. Vote, vote, vote. And while that's happening, I'm going to go and grab my tea, because it should be brewed now. Back in a minute. All right, I'm back. What tea variety? I've gotten a tea tasting box with a bunch of loose leaf white tea. Oh, nice. This is called Gamla Söder. It's a Swedish tea. It's a black tea with some kind of flavoring. It's not bergamot, but it's really good. It's very tasty. Oh, I forgot the water. So yes, if you're ever in Sweden, try Gamla Söder. It's very good. I think you can get it at Hemköp, the Hemköp shop. It's a supermarket. Big TJ, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Okay, so the vote is in. And the Null Mercenary and the Warrior Priest came last with 0 points. The new Musalon Knight in third with 7%. The Knight of Bretonia second with 36, but ultimately it was the Witch Hunter who won out. Okay, so we are doing a ranged campaign. Menu. Starting yet another campaign! Amazing. So Witch Hunter is gunning into the old world. We found a witch. Don't we burn her? Now, would a witch hunter consider damsels to be witches? Probably not, because technically they're clerics. Yes. Okay. They barely tolerate the mages in the Empire. And I think a big part of their role is to root out the wizards who have fallen to chaos. Alright, so Empire of Men. Let's randomize this up a bit. Yeah, looks pretty Witch Hunter-y like. Yeah. Cool. Choose my origin, Imperial Nobility. Here we start with extra vigor, one-handed, polearm, riding, and leadership. Sergeant is control, though no actual control abilities, which is interesting. Two-handed, athletics, and tactics and guns. So we could get gunpowder for this, though it's a completely useless stat otherwise. Thieves would give us extra cunning for the roguery. Throwing, one-handed. Commoner would be endurance with extra smithing, crossbows, scouting and engineering. And then merchants gives us social with charm, trade, stewarding and medicine. So in terms of overall skills, probably sergeant, but the fact that you get a point in control is absolutely pointless to us. So maybe thieves? And I think the Witch Hunter is going to be a bit more brutal in his outlook, so he might actually be okay with burning places. And if the mage isn't part of the colleges, they'll probably end up killing them. College mages get looked down upon by the witch hunters, but they won't end up hurting them, usually. Witch hunters are kind of mean, yeah, I mean, that kind of comes with part of their trade. Yeah, I think we'll start as thief. Enlist in the militia, this is endurance for extra athletics. Would be useful, because I'm assuming we're going to be on foot. Although making this witch hunter like a pistolier would also be kind of fun. Crossbow, polearm, two-handed. Merchant's assistance is polearm. Point in social, trade, tactics, and stewarding. Blacksmith apprentice is another point in cunning with tactics, one-handed, and trade. That's possible. Imperial cultist gets us faith. Stewarding, medicine, one-handed, or engineering student gets us firearms. It's a point in control again, though. Pointless! If it was a point in intelligence, I might be tempted. Imperial cultist for the discipline. Although we can't ourselves use faith, it does give us the ward save. Discipline is for gunpowder weapons. I think probably discipline. And then starting profession, we are Witch Hunter Initiate, which gives us another point in cunning and roguery, riding, crossbow, and one-handed. Should we start out using a crossbow? Interesting. And we are going to take half damage, everything else realistic. Veteran, difficulty, everything else up. Begin. Ah, yes, the flag. Hmm. I'm thinking like maybe a crow or a raven. Or crossbow, although we intend to use guns eventually. Tower. Prison. This. Because it's not actually a trebuchet, it's the witch bobbing thing. No, I don't have the banner paste mod. Can you link it? I'll look into it later, because I know we can change the banner later. But I think I'm going to go with my witch bobbing device. Red seems to be an appropriate colour. Red and white for purity. The blood of the witch isn't the pure. Let's do the other way around. That's horrible. Surname. To the Helsing, we're Helvik. Is it 1 L or 2 L's? Two. No, it's 1. And yeah. There's Van. Dutch. Huh. I don't think I ever noticed that. And my first name, Mordred van Helvik. Will we start with a horse? So, tools of judgment. Hit points, ammo, melee damage. Kill shot gains me roguery. Nice. Right, I can mark targets. Marker stays 6 seconds longer on the target. Ability scales with the highest of the one-handed or two-handed. Hunt the wicked. Health regen. Ranged wages is reduced. Every equipped ranged weapon increases melee damage by 10%. Interesting. Increases damage of all ranged units. Additional physical damage from marked enemies. Melee damage can charge the ability. Single enemy is marked for 8 seconds. The first hit inflicted on the target increases the physical damage by 20%. After every hit, there's a 50% chance the marker stays on the target. For every point in gunpowder or crossbow, the chances increases 0.1. Additional targets are marked. Ah, okay. Whether in the name of faith, purity, or reward, witch hunters are tasked are charged with ending the threat created by those who spread the taint of darkness. They justify their weapons, unconventional instruments, and methods of investigation in the name of protecting innocent souls. A mostly thankless task, as even those who are sworn to protect fear the shadow of. For even those they are sworn to protect fear the shadow of a witch hunter at their threshold. Silver hammer, no rest against evil, swift procedure, guilty by association, in the end justifies. Now we do start with one-handed. I'm going to take the handling. And we start right outside of Altdorf. We are mounted. No. Dang! That was easy. Right, start of the game, there's basically going to be nothing available to purchase. What's wrong? And the way to start as a gunpowder user was to read the book on guns. So we should do that. Or rather earn the, I think it's 16,000 needed to purchase that book. In the meantime, do I want to be mounted or do I want to be on foot? I don't think there are any guns that are actually limited to being on foot, which is interesting. I don't think even the Hockland long rifles. I'm thinking mounted. We've done the foot gunner before. And during sieges and stuff, we just jump off the horse. Yeah, let's go mounted. Riding around as a pistolier is a heck of a lot of fun. So we could do with buying ourselves a horse. Oh, look at that. We're in a horse selling place. Midland Palfrey. Oh, they're cheap too. That's basically all of my money. And I don't have a saddle. Please have a cheap saddle. Please have a cheap saddle. Usually at the bottom. 140. Just afford that. And we have 20 shots. Okay. My wages are 12. So if I can find and kill that group of 8 lords that were down here, that would be a very good start. 27 would be too many. Aaron? Who the hell is Aaron? Oh no. Don't know where they went. Grimberg, what trust do you have? No idea. Too many. Outlaws, you'll do.
Hey, what?
Attack!
Hear me!
Men of the Empire, marching! Ah! Whoa!
Terrible, terrible mess. And again, this isn't good. Ah! One down. That's not what I wanted to do.
Marching!
Trying to tell you lot to run away. That miss.
Free all the Emperor!
There is no innocence, only degrees of guilt. Ah! This guy is terrible! Hey, accusation. Except I never know who I'm actually going to aim at. Fuck! This guy's got to be so annoying to fight. Alright, and then for the rest. Actually, you know what? We'll come and play. Didn't we shoot a dude with a spear? Yes, we did. Haha! See, even the infidels give us the tools we need for their salvation! I have gained 1 in polearm. My polearm skill is now 1. Another one down. That time I gained 4. Damn it. This might take a while. Sake. I wonder if this would be more effective by just literally charging to them. Probably. So let's just do that in the future. Just need to make sure I have good momentum. Ooh, split up. Well, this charging's giving me riding skill, so that's good. This is way more effective than hitting them with a spear. They keep blocking that. Block a charging horse. Ding. He hit my horse. How very rude. Oh, he hit me. Even more rude. Alright, easy way around that. Have the spear out as if I'm going to hit you. And hit with the horse instead. Psych! This makes it put the shield up and then bip. Boom! And there we go. The horse plus some other guys managed to beat the in the battle. My pointy hat's surprisingly good. Other recruits, aren't there? Pretty much, yes. Deserters have shields usually. Do you want to fight them? Unless I have twice the number. Alright, what you got for sale? Arrows of potency. I saw those the other day. See, my bolts do 2 damage. Arrows of potency, 150. Like, who uses those? funny how they have the Warhammer soundtrack. I downloaded that. It's a sub-mod they made, which adds it. You're really running away from me? Why?
Yeah? What do you want with us?
The electric countess is here as well, so we'll just alternate. Wait, no she's not. She was here! Huh? Well, I guess it's me against them.
On my command!
Alright, who's the most dangerous person here? You three. One down. Two down. No. Um. Alright, that's all of their spear, guys. Imagine if someone did that in real life, riding a bit far out, taking a weapon, then hopping back on again. Must be really nerve-wracking. It would be infuriating. Ah! What would be less infuriating is when he misses a very, very easy shot. Like that. Come on! His dad was a stormtrooper. It frickin' feels like that at the moment. Blimey. I'll accuse you. Ooh, a spread. I was hoping I could get the shot off before the accusation ended. I did. Alright, 2 more dudes without shields, 2 bolts. Can we do it? Yes. Still have 1 to kill. But you know what's coming. What happened to the DLC for this game? Yeah, it was delayed. Still coming. Yeah, man. Actually remarkably hard to aim a horse at someone. In fact, in reality, it's actually impossible. A horse will not charge at someone. You have to charge just inside of them.
Come on!
If you move off the horse when you're far away, you are more accurate. You just need more ammo, leave the battlefield and wait for the timer to run out. Then go back. It's a bit gamey. Do you need to couch the lance? This lance can't be couched. A little icon would be appearing just there. But this seems to be just as effective. It's just a bit slower. At least they can't block this. Hit both of them that time. Not bad damage either, no, considering the speed that this horse is actually going at, it's very good. Though the horse is now at half health, which does not make me very happy. Although I do have a spare horse if it does get lamed. There goes the outlaw captain. Now this guy doesn't have a shield, so it's not easy to kill. I wasn't psyched out by the way I was stabbing. Whew. Right, let's go and recruit another group. Although this time at least most of them were just KO'd rather than killed. Wissenborg may have some more horses for us too, which would be nice. Yes, they do. What if I sell you this in return?
We're not looking for a...
Is there artillery? Yep. We had a fantastic moment in the previous game with artillery involved. Alright, so who are the dangerous people? Those of you with spears. And we're back to this again. At least there's one less than last time. They do have two outlaw chiefs. I said outdoor chiefs. The other annoying thing about this, the fact I have to turn my horse all the way around. Because unlike a bow, I can't actually shoot with a bow. How's the mod playability wise? It's very good. Get it. You should absolutely get it. Alright, 4 left. 2 of whom have shields. Seven bolts left. Thank you for always being in front. Oh, I actually hit him. Was not expecting that. Boom! And the 5 guys who survived all got promoted. Good. Ooh, a breastplate. I'll take that. Ba, 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 da, ba. Down by Nuln, I didn't even realise. Like, just automatically drawn to where the gunpowder is. Although there's no way in hell I can afford to get the Nuln special troops yet, the engineers. I can fight you though, as long as you two don't combine.
Hey, what have we? On my orders!
Just took Brass Keep, the principal stronghold of Nurgle in the Empire, after an hour of grueling combat. Nice! Didn't even know that was possible.
March in!
New plan. See if this works. I'm just going to shoot the crossbow in as I go charging through their ranks. So far, 3 misses out of 3, so probably not good. Uh-oh.
Men of the Empire!
Hey, that time I hit something. Better! Much better. I told you lot to move away. Ah! Two guys with spears. Good shot. Playing your Ian there, nice. Sent about a quarter of the warriors in Nurgle against them, and each one that died exploded for extra damage. I never really got that mind control thing to work very well. Admittedly, I was usually more interested in just blowing things up with fireballs. 9 shots left. 7 guys left. Six. Past his head. Grrr. Hit the guy beside the guy I was aiming at. But hey, at least I hit something. Guys, bunch up a bit. It's way easier to hit them. Five to go. 4 bolts left. Two. Zero. Also kept getting Winds of Magic back each time I did a mind control. Nice. Oh, I hit something. Plus I'd unlocked every Winter Magic school and had every spell under the sun, so I had lots and lots of options. I think they're actually more powerful though if you pick and mix. Because then you get the power-ups from like not having hexes or not having projectiles. So you're not going to use every single spell. Oh, I got the captain. Nice. I think I've discovered another horseman strategy. Smack into them at the same time you smack them with the sword. Because then they can't block you. Like that. More dangerous, for sure, than using a lance like what Tonian did. But if you don't have a lance, you've got to choose other options. Alright. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. I think I'm going to wait here for some time. It goes 20. You need prestige to upgrade them. Crossbow leveled up quite a bit. I think I'll take the faster aiming, to be honest. That also comes with the cost reduction for recruitment. Charge damage dealt. I mean, considering how I'm fighting at the moment, unfortunately maneuvering and riding skills are just much more useful. And I've leveled up a bunch, crikey. Let's get a point in discipline. Let's get point in gunpowder just so I can at least start leveling it. And then riding, and More riding. Drink water, dude. Okay. Cheers. There is no sound. There should be. Although you can't hear me saying there should be sound if you can't hear sound. Everyone else can hear sound. Unless I've been literally talking to myself for the last 4 hours. Riesenwald. That's a lot of disasters. I can fight these two separate, that would be nice. Ooh, I've only got 1 day worth of money. But I still have stuff I can sell. I only got rid of the prisoners. Come on. Unfortunately, these guys all have shields. They're a bit more dangerous, but we outnumber them 2 to 1. Ah! That's...
We're not looking for a...
We're probably going to get stomped on here. What do I want to do for dinner? I'm trying to persuade myself not to have pizza. I kind of want pizza.
Hear me!
Oh, nighttime battle. Also, I'm mounted. Take command of the infantry to give you my various infantry buffs.
For the Emperor!
I'm going to see if I can just stomp through them a few times just to weaken them. Oh, they're all bunched together. That's incredibly dangerous. Also, they have spears. You know what? While they're really clumped together, crossbows effective. Probably made slightly more use out of that than I actually did. But that's not the guy I was shooting at, but I'll take a headshot. Oh, got the captain! The captain! There goes the spearman. This is going a lot better. It's like I'm learning to use this crossbow or something. No! First time I missed. Oh, come on! You are the luckiest sod alive! I accuse you of being a witch! Or a sorcerer, I guess, technically, because you're a man. Warlock, even. Yes. Once I got the terminology correct, he died. Just check the monthly updates, orcs and dwarves are coming. Yeah, I'm excited, especially for the dwarves. 9 kills. There seems to be 9 every time, but at least you lot actually killed some stuff this time around. Although the majority of you did die. This is a price I'm willing to pay. more riding. Lower chance of mount dying or becoming lame, or just more hit points. So there's less of a chance of that happening in the first place. Hamburg has just lots of nobles. Yeah. Way too expensive. Ooh, go to the Shrine of Sigmar though. Should probably do that. Need to use these shrines more often. Also, free troops. Don't mind if I do. Also, ding! Price of horses is going up. As long as I get to Altdorf before morning. Okay. I can ransom and I can sell my stuff. And am I going to bother with smithing? Yes. If anything, or if nothing else, it's an easy way of getting experience. Actually, I should just turn the bits that I have now to charcoal. Do. Oh, I'm out of stamina, so never mind. I will, however, sell those. There we go. Now my kitty is looking a bit better. You don't happen to have a really cheap gun that doesn't require any skill to use, do you? 30 is the absolute minimum, so I'm gonna need to get the book which can teach me about shooting people good. This does indeed give you a ward save. That is really good to know. So Faith would actually be worth training on wizards. If they're not wearing armor, you can get ward save. I have 6 career points. Every headshot you kill gets me roguery. I don't want that. Because roguery is a pain to raise otherwise. And marker. Yeah, that'll do for now. What even does the ward save do? It just gives you physical resistance, I think. So this just means that I will take 2% less damage. Both magical and physical, if it works like in Total War. Why not have breakfast for dinner like French toast? It's tempting. Seems kind of OP. It's very hard to get. And if you're playing a faith-centric character, then you're kind of going to want it, like the warrior priest. Anyway, I think I'm going to take a break here. My shoulders are starting to tense up a bit, and I'm getting hungry, so I want to go and get something to eat. So thanks everyone for watching. I will be back again in, we'll say, 2 hours, so 6 PM Central European time. We will play some more. I don't know that I'll necessarily continue this character. It's feeling a bit tedious. I might go back to the Bretonian and see if we can get to the tier 4 clan, so that we can get the extra companion unlocks, and then we can go crazy with the Bretonians. I would kind of like to see if I can start my own Bretonian duchy, which doesn't immediately die. So we have a couple of goals there, at least. So yeah, come join me at 6 PM and we will play some with the Bretonian. Oh my god, can you imagine a Bretonian knight with faith for the ward save? In this, Hogtianarchy. It definitely exists, like, yeah. ward save plus 2.2. I'm fairly sure because you can get physical resistance, you get magical resistance, so it makes complete sense if a ward save just combines the two. And a lot of the wizards get ward save if they are wearing low armor. So if they have less than 11 total weight, then they get a ward save. So yes, come join me again 6 PM. We'll play some more Bretonia because I'm feeling like that, and I was really enjoying the Bretonian game. I like their chivalry mechanic; it just works really nicely. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching, and I will see you in just under 2 hours. Until then, bye bye.